Hello, friends, and welcome to this session on physics. And we are going to talk about a lot many things in this series of lectures. So today we are going to talk about motion, as you know, and motion is an important part of learning in physics. Now, what is physics, by the way? So let's start with physics itself. So physics, as you all know, is study of nature or natural phenomena. So when we talk about nature and natural phenomena, what comes to our mind? Friends, if you see around yourself, there are lots of elements from nature which we encounter on our day-to-day lives. For example, we get up in the morning, we see the sun rising in the east. Then we have trees around us, around our neighborhood, around our homes. We have lots of organisms, including humans. Then we have rainfall. We see that every now and then there will be rain falling, and then we see clouds flying in the sky, isn't it? So clouds are also moving. Now we also see other stuff like snowflakes, snowfall. We see rivers, we also see oceans, waves, tides, moon, planets, and you name them, and there are lots of them. Other such natural phenomena would be lightning. Yeah. So you can think of, and you can take some time and jot down what all natural phenomena do you observe around yourself. Now, physics is all about studying all of these natural phenomena. And if you look at all of those natural things which we talked about, for example, rainfall, for example, snowfall, river flowing somewhere, clouds in the sky, lightning, and all those things which we discussed, all have one common feature. So if you would have noticed, all of them are moving, isn't it? So there are lots of movement. So movement, we have been learning about movement, we know about movement. Now is the time when we are going to analyze motion of each of these natural phenomena or natural elements. Okay, so when I say elements, I don't mean elements which we study in the subject chemistry. I'm saying the components of nature. So all those things which you just discussed, all of them have lots of commonalities, right? So hence what you need to do is observe them. When you observe them, you will see one thing which is common to all of them, is that all of them were moving. Now, this entire chapter on motion is to analyze their movement. So when I say analyze their movement, what do I mean? I mean, I would like to measure that. I would also like to compare, for example, let's say, motion of clouds on one day and the motion of similar clouds on some other day. So in one particular day, the clouds were moving faster. So you will say, okay, why on earth do we need to study about motion of clouds? So let's take something which is more closer to your day-to-day life. Let's say you are traveling on a train. Then you need to calculate after what time you will reach your destination. So if particular train is moving faster, if it is moving slower, if slower, then can we attach some number to it? How slow or how fast? We would like to know about that. If you see, if you have noticed in your motor vehicles where there is something called a speedometer, you would see a dial where whenever you are in movement, that dial shows or indicates something which is non-zero, right? So there is a value in that dial which appears, which is not zero. But while it is not moving, it shows a value of 0. So what do all these things mean? Why are we even attaching numbers to motion? Why are we even caring about how fast or how slow something is moving? Is all we are going to study in this particular topic, motion. Understood? So hence, spend some time in this, observe each of these particles and each of these objects which are moving, and try to come up with some observations. So you would try, or you would like to do these analysis. One, you would like to classify these motions. So when we say classify these motions, can you see some kind of a trend? So for example, few things would be moving just in straight line, right? Few things would be moving randomly in space. Few things would be just rotating, right? So it is going around and around and around about one particular point. Few things are just vibrating, swinging. So hence, what all these types of motions are there? So that's what we are going to analyze. So spend some time, draw some observations, and we are going to talk about all of them one by one.